Hey guys, welcome to Bow Life. If you watched the show last week, you know we left you guys hanging at a really intense moment, had a stud of a buck coming across the river, almost in range. So we're gonna jump right back into that hunt and see how it all played out. So after watching this buck forever, he finally pops out from behind this bush on the edge of the river. The problem is there's two trails. From this point, he can take one trail that leads him away from us and goes around a big tree and we won't get a shot. And the closer trail literally comes up at almost 10 yards. And when he finally commits, he commits on the closer trail. This deer is gonna be coming right in our lap. The problem is I'm freezing cold, it's windy and raining, and I can't feel my hands shooting a hinge release. That's never good. So even though the shot's gonna be sub 20 yards, it's still gonna be really tough in these conditions. Honestly, this is probably one of my favorite whitetail hunts of all time. Just the way it all went down, sitting on the ground in an old fell down cottonwood tree on the edge of a river, watching a buck of that caliber wade across it in the wind and rain, and then putting a great shot on him. I just couldn't be any happier. And we meet up with Dustin, decide, let's go see if we can find this buck. Literally didn't go 100 yards, and it's just an unbelievable feeling as a hunter.
Well guys, my first Wyoming whitetail. I've been coming out here with Dustin and Rich and all the guys, Bighorn Outfitters, for 3 years. And we decided this year, let's go after a big whitetail. And then this joker appeared and walked across that creek. It was one of the coolest things I ever did. And just doesn't get any better than this. This is why I bow hunt right here. It's just unbelievable. I couldn't be any happier. What an awesome deer.
So what an awesome way to end my week personally here in Wyoming with a buck like this in that situation. And while we're standing there with this deer, we get word that Dylan, who is just a mile away down the river, also shot a buck. And there's hardly any footage, like pre-footage or anything to tell the story because of the weather and just high grass and you can't see a whole lot, but it's too cool of a deer, too cool of a hunt not to show it. So we're gonna show you what we're working with.
He gave me a shot at like 38 yards. So, like I said, it hits a little low, but it looked good. The alignment was good. He ducked good. And when he went through here and jumped, I seen the arrow hanging out of him. So, we're gonna give it some time and then go in there and see if we can't recover a deer. So, let's hope for the best.
So we all went back and watched the shot of Dylan's buck, and we just couldn't tell exactly where he had hit this deer with the footage. So we didn't want to take any chances. It's pouring the rain. We know if we jump this deer in these conditions, we'll probably never see it again. So we decided to back out and wait till the next morning. And when we went back in there, it didn't take us long to figure out he had been laying right there the whole time.
Hey, Dylan.
Dude, awesome buck, dude.
You didn't go far, old boy.
No.
That was nice to hear that whistle.
Yeah.
I heard that. Awesome. Oh yeah, I'm tickled.
Pretty buck.
Bigger body than Levi's though.
Let's not turn this into competition.
Look at him, who? I had to bring it up.
I really don't know where to begin. Weeks like this is what I live for. It's been a blast. I can't thank Levi and Samantha enough. And to fill the tags and take this home, I'm tickled pink. Extremely blessed. Extremely blessed.
Well guys, this is by far the hardest week of hunting I've personally ever had in my life, both mentally and physically. We're at day 4, everybody's tagged out except for me, but it ain't from lack of trying. So we're gonna take it all the way back to day 1 where the journey begins.
Well, drove in this ranch right here looking for a good antelope. Heading back out, there's a nice one standing where we just drove through. And it's going away from us. And we're waiting to see if he'll go over this little bluff. Got a perfect wind. Gonna try to put a stalk on him.
First day, first stalk. We are getting into position. Everything seems to be going perfect. We get to about 55 yards. I draw back, shoot, miss. Right over its back. So we go down there, we get my arrow, no blood, clean miss. And that is just the start of what my week is gonna be like.
All right, what's the plan now?
Let's go find another one.
Dang, I don't know how I could get any more perfect than that, you know? That was entertaining, that was so much fun.
So after that miss, we never saw that antelope again. We ended up driving to another ranch, got another couple antelope, put on a couple more stalks. They ended up not working out. But at the end of the day, as we were driving out, we spotted a really nice muley. So we pulled the truck over, got the binos on him to see if this is a deer that we possibly might want to go after.
He's a nice deer.
Is it bad that I can't make up my mind?
No.
We're just kind of driving out and just saw a really nice muley. It's been so slow today for muleys. Have you seen a ton of antelope? But mule deer, not so much. Some smaller bucks and a lot of does. That's like the first nice mule deer buck that we've seen, and by himself. And I mean, I might regret it, but it's the first night, and I don't know. I just wanna see some more before I make my mind up.
So day 2 and 3 were really slow. However, we ended up finding a really nice muley in full velvet, bedded. I mean, he was a nice one, and I could not make up my mind whether or not I wanted to go after him. And if I would have known what day 4 was going to entail, I probably would have. So day 4 was the hardest day of hunting I've ever had in my life. I mean, this was the hardest week, but day 4 really was the icing on the cake. I went on so many stalks that day that I lost track, mostly after antelope. And I did, I think, 8 different stalks after one antelope in particular, and he just kept burning me. He really did. I kept getting burnt by this one antelope, and it became personal.
We are getting our butts whooped.
And finally, going on the last stalk, soaking wet, everything seems to be coming together again. I've got him at like 60 some yards, and once again, stands up and I shoot, miss again. Like, total defeat. And I was just honestly hoping and praying that day 5, last day, was going to go a lot better than this.
Smoke him? Did I just smoke him? I'm shaking so bad because that is such a big buck. That is such a big buck. I mean, I hit him really good.
That's him.
I hit him good, but it just a little forward because of the wind.
It's all right. Hey, good job. He's dead.
No, that was for me because what she went through yesterday is like, oh my God. That's awesome.
So,
You got your big buck.
I'm shaking so bad. He's done. He's done. I can't believe it just happened. After the day that we had yesterday, oh my gosh. That's so awesome, Dad.
The fact that I was able to finish my hunt early freed me up to spend some time with my daughter Samantha, and she showed a lot of fortitude and drive, and that's through 20, 30 mile an hour winds and a little bit of driving rain. So Samantha, your dad's very, very proud of you, and I hope when your dad gets to retirement age, we're able to do a little bit more of that.
Finally, we have a giant mule deer laying on the ground, the hardest I've ever worked for an animal in my entire life, and I honestly can't wait to get up there, put my hands on him before I wake up from this dream.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How beautiful. Dead? Okay. We did it, Mike. We did it. How awesome is this? Oh my gosh, what a beautiful buck. I'm so thankful. I'm gonna cry because it's been a hard week. Personally for me, it's been a hard week. And I almost didn't come to Wyoming. I mean, I'm so glad that I did. And after the day that we had yesterday, like, I was praying the whole time coming in here, like, Lord, please, like, please just let there be a big buck. Please let me go after a big buck and get it done today. 7 o'clock in the morning.
Never give up.
Never give up. So as happy and thankful as I am for this muley, there was just something inside of me that was like not satisfied. I felt empty, because as hard as I worked for that mule deer, I worked even harder that whole week to get an antelope. And it literally took up until the last second of the hunt for me to get another opportunity at an antelope. We've got about 5 minutes of daylight left, and I am hoping and praying that this can come together.
Got him, smoked him.
Did I smoke him? Did I smoke him?
I smoked him. Smoked him.
I smoked him. Can we go down? I can't believe it. This is awesome. Good way to end the night.
I just want to say I've seen my daughters pull off 2 shots today, and I don't get to hunt that often. I'm so
Yeah,
glad
Dad, I killed a really big muley this morning, and Dad got to watch that, and then he just got to watch me kill an antelope. So it was, and so did all these guys. So it was awesome.
What a day.
Awesome week.
This is
One
awesome.
word for it.
What?
Clutch.
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 I was up on the hill pretty
My
easy.
clutch.
He went right through it. I was like,
Thank you.
Excellent
My
job.
work takes me far and wide, so this is special for me, for sure.
Yep, this is cool. Last light, we got it done. When I say that I am so thankful for this antelope and the muley, I don't know if anybody truly knows how much I mean it. I almost did not come on this hunt at all. And I don't know if a lot of people know this or not, but the day before I left to come on this Wyoming hunt, me and Levi had a miscarriage. And that was hands down the hardest day of our lives, to go through that. And then knowing that the next day I had to leave my 2 little boys and go to Wyoming on a hunt. And I almost didn't go. I almost didn't go at all because I didn't know if I could do it. I honestly don't know how I had it in me to get through that whole entire week, other than the Lord gave me a strength that I honestly didn't know that I had. I really don't, and I'm just so thankful that I went. I had an amazing time despite what we went through. I felt like I grew a little bit from it, and it's been an incredible journey. So thank you guys for following along and watching, and can't wait to go back to Bighorn Outfitters next year and do it all over again.